Hello everyone, Krydex here. Welcome back, as always, to Pure Angels. Well, not as always, but for now, we are in Pure Angels, and we've got a lot of stuff done and more stuff to do. We finally got enough ore running, and things got backed up enough that we can happily do research. All of our colors are backed up except for blue, not quite fully backed up, which is beautiful. And I got enough plant life samples in here to get myself all the way to green science. So we are going to keep working towards green science, although that actually needs to be in the main tech building, so I can't do that yet. But while I'm here, I could look at some of the other researches available, such as warehouses. Can't hurt to have those research. Crawler construction bots, which will pave the way towards crawler cargo bots, which I'm very excited about. So we can finally make a mall without going absolutely mentally insane. We can go towards our military research, which then will enable heavy armor, which does not have inventory bonus, but eventually modular armor, which will, although that's orange science. So that's a long time away. Forget that. Just kidding. Shooting speed I don't care about, but radar. Radar efficiency I can do. And radar amplification I can do. So then our radars will become bigger and badder and better. And I don't think I need any of these farming things yet, but I will do silicon and nickel. And that's all the research I can queue for now. So, Archcraft, I'm sorry I'm not using that mod. I feel a little bit cheaty to use it. You kind of just, you know, you wanted the experience. So, okay, so I have lots of belts. What am I even doing? What's on my to-do list? Mall on the bus. We're not doing a mall yet. I kind of already have a mall for the things I need, so there's really no point to a mall right now. So I guess we need to look at, yeah, green science is what we were dealing with. And to do that, we need to make arboretums, temperate tree seed generators, composters, bioprocessors, and liquefiers. So we got to take a look at the finer side of life, quite literally things that are alive. And to make trees right now, and it looks like I can only do temperate trees. I actually need to go find temperate trees, which is kind of annoying. This is a design philosophy of Angels that I'm not sure I'm a fan of. You cannot generate new things until pretty late into green science, and yet I need them now. So, like, the first few temperate trees you have to manually go find. Also, this isn't... is Matrix Solver going to fix this? Wow. Did it work? I think it worked. Maybe. The good news is I only need one temperate tree seed generator for the amount of temperate tree seeds that then make enough wood to make resin. Oh, and we're even making the compost out of wood. I wonder if I remove that. That goes down a little bit. Interesting. And then ethanol. How do we get ethanol right now? This fermentation base. Ignore compost, so you control click or shift click on something. And why didn't that work? That's not good. Because we don't need that much ethanol. I guess we need to add in another compost recipe. What shall you be? Well, let's just see. Brown algae is really easy to make. So let's just do brown algae. And that's just a tiny bit of saline water. So that's easy, and then that gets us the fermentation base that we need, or no, that gets us the ethanol, and then the fermentation base has to come from fruit or corn. So I am going to have to grow corn or fruit right now. So that means I'm going to have to figure out one of these recipes that can get me corn. It looks like wheaten can get me corn. Or fruit. I don't know if fruit or corn is easier. But I am going to have to do one of these researches and go get some temperate stuff. So, that's the plan. We've already got arboretums, which make the trees out of tree seeds. Cool, 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 cool. I do need tree seed generators. Where do these come from? Yeah, tree seed generators. So we need to go find a couple more trees. I'm guessing up here is temperate. Can I build a car yet? I sure can't. So yeah, this is the annoying thing about the early game, is like having to hunt around for these things when you don't have movement speed upgrades, you don't have a car. There's a part of me that actually might hack in these items just enough that I need, because hunting for them is not something I super enjoy personally. Joss Wheaton. I did think of Will Wheaton. Isn't that from Portal? Something in, or is that Wheatley? Wheatley? I don't remember. Something from Portal. Dukes, I'm with you. The Petrochem stuff from Angels is my favorite part. So I'm excited to get there. Hi, Centered. How's it going? Welcome on in. Cries Tears. I don't know if that rolls off the tongue very well. It's not a bad idea. K-Coins is definitely still not the best, but I don't know if I like the sound of it. Also, it makes it sound like I cry a lot. Oh, crying tears. I get it. It's kind of a play on cry. I didn't even think about that. However, I'm not sure if I want tears to be my currency. The tears of children who play Factorio and can't figure it out. Okay, here's a swamp garden. That's not what I want. Oh yeah, I'm not looking for gardens. I'm looking for trees. Are trees the... Oh crap. Are they the blue ones or the yellow ones? One of those is puffer nests. Okay, puffer. So green is garden. And I think this is the tree. There's a temperate tree. And there's one right here. There's two temperate trees down here. Okay, I just gotta go down there. I went the wrong direction, everybody. Hello, Ciento. We do have a swamp tree. I can make a swamp tree seed generator. Let's do it. That can do tree seeds. Well, Dukes, if you want Petrochem complexity, you should try Nullius. Nullius has a lot of chemistry in it as well. That's competitive with Angels, I would say. Nothing is more competitive than Pi, but Addons has a bunch of other stuff you may not want. I'll at least grab the puffer nests. I will use these eventually. I probably already have too many. The tricky part is getting the variations of the puffers, so you end up with tons of the regular ones. But I will take that swamp garden, and we'll keep on walking all the way over to south and a tiny bit west. Okay. Nice, Acronomist. Nullius was a lot of fun. It's hard to say an absolute favorite. Picking favorites is a really hard thing to do as humans, especially when you actually like a lot of things. But Nullius is definitely in my top 3, for sure. Just in overall mod packs, I think the things that make it great is it's not too easy. I don't think it's too hard. I feel like the length is just right, and the balance and pacing is just right. And there have been further patches that have happened since I played it, so it's gotten even better. Sintered, I agree that I think it's really cool, but in my past experience at least, and I don't know if it's still this way, it was way easier to make plastic with the Petrochem stuff rather than the bioprocessing stuff. So I hope they've buffed the bioprocessing a little bit, otherwise it's actually worse. Even though it's more complicated and it's worse in terms of like power and space and number of buildings and all that. So, Acronymus, I have yet to try 248K. I will probably try it at some point. It does look interesting to me. And Catherine of Sky just started a playthrough that I've been trying to follow along with a little bit, just to see a little bit more about what's in 248K. Because it does look interesting to me. Alright, let's see what we can do with all this junk we just picked up. So, back down here, all our bio stuff goes in the box. And let's take a gander. I wish there was a sort button on, what are these called? Chests? So we have 2 more swamp gardens, by the way, which means 2 more chances at mushroomed potatoes. And unfortunately, no mushroomed potatoes. We have a temperate garden. So I gotta lay out what I need here, because this is complicated stuff. I do need a temperate tree seed generator, right? That was somewhere in this list. Yeah, so to make bioresin... Oh, interesting. But is that necessary? Because I could just make wood. Is there a way to make trees without the temperate seeds? There is. Okay, so now we basically have to look at a couple options here. Oh yeah, Dave, I still haven't gotten that one. My bad. I had it in the list of things in the back of my head. It just didn't get to the front of my head before this episode. So we want to try to make trees. Wood. That's the thing. So we're going to see if we have a block of wood where it's not linked. Let's just say I wanted to make 15 a second. Just throwing out a number. I want to see which one's more effective. Well, but this one makes bioresin. And the purpose of bioresin is the resin. So actually we want resin to be the output. And we want to see what the most effective form of getting resin is. Oh, I don't have a choice. That's... Hold on. I'm confusing myself here. So solid resin can also be melted down into resin, though. So I do have a choice. Because I can make solid resin from wood. So there are 2 recipes here. That's what we're looking at. Or we want product. Resin. Where is it? This one. Aha. Okay, so we kind of want to compare these 2. Is one more or less efficient than the other? So if we're making the one from just resin and just wood, and we're making crap tons of wood, crap tons of trees from the regular tree seed version, then we need an absurd amount of stuff. Holy cow. I mean, this is for 100 resin a second, which obviously I'm not going to make. Why is that not... That's not what we want. We want this. Okay. Alright, so that's option 1. Now we copy, paste. We try option 2. Remove these things, make the... whatchamacallit? Temperate tree seeds. And then we want to use up the trees, so we are still going to do some of this. We want to use that up. Matrix solver, unfortunately, doesn't seem to like this order of things. There we go. Nope. Still bad. I never know how to order things with the matrix solver because it does matter, but I don't understand why it matters. So I've never quite been able to figure that out. But we have this, which is in effect saying... Because this one has it figured out. Why can't I figure out the other one? So we have the resin on the top, then the temperate seeds, and then the resin and wood. This was towards the bottom. Resin on the top, resin and wood. It was ordered like this. Good night, Archcraft. Hey, it's Cordy Plays. Welcome on in. How's it going? Why is this not functioning properly? Awesome. Well, I'm glad you could catch the stream and be here while we confuse ourselves on why this one works and the other one doesn't. Good night, Archcraft. Sorry about the European thing. Someday, next couple months, summer will happen, and I will have far more European-friendly streams. Okay, what's the order? The order is resin from resin, resin from bio. Resin from resin, resin from bio. Okay, I'm just going to copy the order here. And then we've got bio resin, tree seeds, soil. Bio resins next. Tree seeds. Oh, that fixed it. Okay, there we go. It's so weird that the order matters. Okay, so now I can compare. So these two blocks both take 400 ethanol. There's a clear winner. Look at this. A third of the power, a third of the buildings, about a third of everything, really. So we definitely want this one. And we said the amount was 2. So I'm going to remove everything underneath here. This is all going to go into its own block. So we'll just get the resin from its own block here. There we go. 2 resin a second. We're going to link the output, and now this is auto-calculate. Now we should check with liquid resin. What else does it go into? Because we need liquid resin for probably a lot of things. Yeah, blue boards, yellow boards, and I think that's it. Okay, so we're going to want more than 2 a second for sure. I say we start with 5, if we can. So we've got assembling machine 2, which is the default. Couple liquefiers, 6 arboretum. This actually isn't too bad. Oh, wait. I still haven't done a lot of the things. We need a tiny bit of iron. Very small. Dukes, thanks for the gift sub. Very kind of you. And I need ethanol gas from fermentation base. And then we need fermentation base from fruits or corn. Which, unfortunately, I'm not sure which one's better. Do we want to dive into that question? The old fruits versus corn debate? Heck yeah, we want to dive into that question. We're not here to play Factorio. We're here to play Matrix Simulator. Excel Spreadsheet Simulator 2022. Fermentation base. We're going to add the 2 options here. And corn would probably... See, which one of these is better? Primidedelion or wheaten? I wonder if there's a difference. Can I do one before the other? Oh, right. It's probably called, like, temperate 4 or something ridiculous. Or desert. That's a desert one. Yeah. Oh, I need sand for that, and sand is annoying because of washers. So we're gonna avoid that. Okay, so at least with corn, I think we make it from... What's up, Martin? Welcome on in. Good to see ya. Wheaten seeds just come from wheaten. We matrix solve that. Soil. I will have to do a little bit of mud washing, unfortunately. Which is kind of annoying. That's the wrong recipe. This one. There's not like a better way to make mud, so you kind of just have to process the water through a bunch of mud washers. Anyway, and then compost. I still haven't figured out, like, what's the best. Should we use brown algae? Should I use the wheaten itself? You know, wheaten would cost me... Where's the wheaten one? Zoom in, enhance. I can't see anything here. Wheaten. I literally don't see it. There it is. Ooh, that was not easy to find. Okay, so if I get wheaten, then I need to make more wheaten just to make compost. That throws me up to 9 farms versus 7. Whereas if my compost comes from brown algae, then that is 2 entire algae farms worth. What if it comes from green algae? If compost comes from green algae, it is 1.5 plus these ingredients. You know, I'm starting to think it might just be easier to make it from something like wheaten. And I'm guessing there's one specific crop that's the best, and we should mass produce compost at some reason. But Matrix City tech demo. I'll have to check that out. That sounds cool. I always love when places show off their tech. Okay, now we check out fruits. So... what kind of fruits we got here? Zello squash. Oh, there's no way to make just fruits, so I'm guessing these are all worse. Fruits and pips, fruits and cellulose fiber. Surely this can't be as good. This is supposed to make 40... Dukes, thanks again for the gift subs. Zello squash requires sand and fertilizer. Okay, that's definitely a no-no. So we ain't doing that. And then the other fruit option was quinoa, which also requires fertilizer. Okay, so we're not doing fertilizer yet, so we do only have one choice. Whew. Wow, that took a little while to figure out. So long, in fact, that our farming doodads are done. The doodly dooders. And our goal... which one did we end up going with? It was wheaten. So to make wheaten, I do need to research this one right here, Temperate Farming 1, to unlock wheaten to corn, which we shall do. And I will take wheaten out. And I've already made some basic farms. And then a temperate garden. Do I need that for anything? I guess... quinoa, Kindalian, Ocarinome seeds. If I wanted those types of seeds, which I don't have right now. But I don't actually think I need that temperate garden for anything. So I will need temperate tree seed generators. I just want to make sure I'm not like wasting these or something. Temperate trees can really only be turned into one thing until later. So yeah. Temperate tree seed generators it is. I can make 2 of them. And these can actually generate temperate tree seeds. Cool. With soil and water. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to pick all this up. And we're going to go generate some resin. And we can take those. Do I need anything else? I think we have everything we need. Sweet. Okay, so we need a resin factory plus the fermentation. So we need a big farming component for all this, and then we need the resin tree farming component. So there's a lot of steps here. Compost is required in 2 places. So the compost... Wait, no, this outputs compost. So we actually want this to be like slightly less. 80%? Oh, it's on matrix solver. Crap. Okay, that's fine. I'll just get a little bit of extra compost back from the fermentation base process. Can I make advanced chemical plants, by the way? I don't think... Oh, I can do this in regular chemical plants. Good. Okay, that's what it'll be in. Oh, and I need a bioprocessor. Can I make those? Yes, I can. And composters. Okay, we got everything. Let's go. Where do I make all this? That's an interesting question. Maybe south of the bus here. Kind of have our bio stuff in its own little area. I don't really want to extend the bus further to the right quite yet. So we need some termites om-nomming away on those trees. They will om-nom quite quickly and effectively. And then I will need to do some figuring out. Okay, well that actually used up all my termites, so I'll make a few more. Alright, let's start with farms. Oh, wait. We need to put these in our research labs. My research is stuck. Oh, the rainbow belt. It's beautiful. You have 1.4 million plastic? That is a lot of plastic. Yeah. Just stop making plastic for a while. Tell the oil wells that you're sorry for over-exploiting them. No, I'm just kidding. We would never apologize to a raw resource in Factorio for over-exploiting it. That's why it's there. Okay. So I'm going to leave some space, as always. My goal is to leave too much space. 3, 4... These are so annoying. Like, I don't know how big this is going to end up being, but I just want to kind of like mark these out. At least based on that, they're not all that huge. So, I just want to make sure I don't get in the way of those. Go back to Nanobots. So I need 9 farms. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll just make it 10. Be consistent here. When do I get advanced fluid handling? Crap, it's after green science. I would really like these pipes. But alas, we do not get them, so we'll have to hook up water here. These are all going to be growing wheaten. Now there's some complications here. We've got 2 inputs, 1 output. The output one might need 2 belts. The input definitely doesn't. So we'll copy this. Input will come along here. There will be a thingy-majigger. And then these will put on 2 sides of the belt, and that is, I think, all we need. Oh, and then the belt's coming down. Chunk. 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 Okay, perfect. To make more plastic, yeah, exactly. More plastic you're never going to use, but you still need more of it. You're basically just the Elon Musk of plastic at this point, just accumulating wealth you could never even dream of spending. Also, I swear I made an extra one, but clearly I didn't. Okay, so that's good on the front for... Apparently I didn't copy the power poles. Should probably connect this to power or something. Seems reasonable. Okay. So that's ready to go. Check. So now we need some interesting things going on, because all of those are making exactly 15 wheaten, roughly. And now we need to turn that into seeds. So this will output priority right, and then we have a seed extractor. I swear I built one of those. Did I not? I didn't. I shouldn't swear. Clearly I don't know what I'm talking about. And this grabs a butt ton of the wheaten to make a butt ton of wheaten seeds. And by butt ton we mean we need 2 sideways inserters levels of amount. And then that makes a bunch of seeds, which then come out and onto that side of the belt. Checkmate. So that'll make the seeds. Then we need the soil, which unfortunately... Is there not a better way to make soil? I need 8 assemblers? Ah, there is a better way. Sand and compost. Wait, that's worse. Never mind. That needs twice as much compost. Maybe 1 compost is easier to get than 1 mud? Either way, soil should not be this hard to make. IMO. Butt ton is a very scientific term. I agree. Couldn't have said it better myself, Bird. It's one of those special measurements that's not metric or imperial. It's colloquial. It's my favorite way of measuring things. Yeah, man, soil is rough. It feels weird to me that in a game that's all about bioprocesses and farming things, well, in a mod pack that has a whole mod devoted to it, that there's not a better way to make soil, ever. Because this one's no better. It's still 4 seconds crafting time to make 1. That's really interesting to me. Oh well. So same as before, we have a belt in, a belt out. That soil goes there. And we just copy this. Oh my goodness, Bold Viking, welcome on in. The raid. Vikings assemble. So, Bold Viking is an awesome streamer. He is part of the Red Circuit streaming group, which I will also do my little command. Feel free to join the Red Circuit Discord. There's lots of people like Bold Viking over there doing awesome stuff. Well, it's always good to have extra people. Welcome, Doc Spano. Welcome. I missed someone else. Where was it? Soldens85. Great to have you. We're currently setting up soil making, which is way more interesting than it sounds, let's be honest. Also, way harder than it is in Pyanodons. That is one of the few things in Pyanodons that's actually easy, is soil. Not so easy here. So we have to set up a whole mud washing plant, which we will do over here. Still have more of these to get rid of. Also, I'm out of nanobots? No! That's the worst. I may need to go collect some more nanobots. So the way mud washing works, if you've never played Angels before, is you get viscous mud water, which is the most basic version of mud, and then you like clean it bit by bit by adding regular water. It kind of like refines it, and you get mud out of each step. And each step is exactly the same. So there's really, you could just do the basic level of it, but there's no reason not to just use all 5, because then you need less total mud water in the first place. Speaking of mud water, I am going to need to make a seafloor pump, which means I need a body of water for this. And that is bad. That's very bad. I'm going to have to go from up there or down here, because I don't have water fill yet. Do I? Oh, apparently I didn't install water fill. I might install safe water fill because of that. I don't like having to find real lakes, personally. So where are the biters? I am a not biter-friendly stream, or this is not a biter-friendly stream. This is a very biter-unfriendly stream. Now, we do have water pump jacks. At least I installed a water pump jack mod. It just can't do mud water, I don't think. Water well pump. I'm pretty sure it doesn't have a choice for mud, sadly. Okay, so those are connected right, those are connected right, those are connected. And then the saline water, we will just clarify. Where's a clarifier? I don't have one. So we'll grab that. Ta-da! Place that there. Oh, there's a separate mod that has mud water wells. Maybe I should get that. Alright, and then we need to hook up water on the outsides of each of these. Just regular old water. And yeah, we need mud. Rough. Let me go get nanobots first, and then we can decide where we want to get the mud water from. That is pretty obnoxious. I guess this is probably just as no, it's not just as close. This is way farther. I'll just go down past my power steam engines over here. You know, Bird, my dad, who is in his 60s, is reading through Harry Potter for the first time, and I think that's the funnest thing ever. He's like sending me, he's like, I took an online test and got Gryffindor, and he was super excited about it, so that was really cute. I like Harry Potter. So we're gonna add in some mud water pumps. Oops. Oh man, I want this to be facing the same way. Okay, I guess we don't get what we want. And I need to grab a bunch more pipes, so I'm gonna do that before I run out of pipes. Oh, Acronomist, that is a hot take. I don't know if I can agree with that one. So we want millions of pipes. Where did I put all my pipes? Down here? Yeah, down here. Mostly the undergroundies, underneathies, under whatevers, whatever you want to call them, we need them. Now, don't get me wrong. I will not say that Harry Potter is my favorite or the best fantasy series. I think it's overrated. I think it's good. I'm not saying it's not good, but I do think it's overrated. Because a lot of people are like rabid fans to some level, where they're like, it is the best fantasy series ever written. There's nothing that has ever been better or will ever be better. You know, that's how they talk about it. I don't think it's that, but I think it's very good. And it does feel fairly unique to me. So, I'm a Harry Potter fan. Okay, we got mud water. Let's go. And then I need to go over at some point, which is going to be now? Question mark? No, it's down here. A little further. Oh, also, we have our more efficient radars. So look at our nice radar coverage. That's bigger than it was before. And can I do more radar researches? No, no more. What else can I even research? I can do more quality of life upgrades now that we have whatchamacallits. now that that's all automated, the basic data cores. Okay. So I think this is a good time to go over. Yeah, this is just about perfect. Alecu, I'm still going to need 14,000 radars if I want to use the amount of power that that guy was using. Because I don't think the upgrades for it make it cost more energy. It's the Big Brother mod, by the way, that gives me the radar upgrades. Because I kind of get tired of building radars everywhere, so I like being able to have higher tier radars or upgrade my radars, something like that. Alright, finally the mud water connects. That actually wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. I think I was complaining about nothing there. And then I need a little bit of groundwater. 75 maximum. That's not too bad. So I can just use a couple of these groundwater bores, or since I already have them, I can just craft one of these water well pumps. Okay, so now we've got mud assembled, and this is all together going to make a semi-reasonable amount of mud, but I don't even think it's enough. So what I need, and what I like to do, is copy this, and I actually flip it rotationally, because otherwise the things don't line up properly. Like, there's no way to have this building with mud water coming in the bottom. So what I do is I just take the whole thing, I rotate it, smack it. I guess I could just go one tile over, but... Well, we need... Hold on, we need a belt space, so I can just do it this way. Belt will go there. I think that works. Uh-oh, I'm out of fluid box blocks. Fluid. I literally can't say it. Fluid box blocks. Yeah, Bold, the mud water. It's good stuff. And then we need to output all the mud and have a belt that has the mud in it. Coming here. This will attach to mud, and then we need regular water. Also coming over here. Okay. Well, I guess I don't want to copy the recipe. Ghostified, that is true. The reason I don't like to do that is because sometimes you need these other types of mud water, and this way you can extract it out. If you stop clarifying on the end, you can do overflows and get each type, because you do need the other mud water types here and there. So, while you are correct, this was not done without a reason. Which, to be fair, I do most things without a reason, so I do not judge you or blame you if you assumed I had no reason for doing that. But in this case, one of the rare cases, I had a reason. Alright, power poles on these guys. And that should be close to it. Need one more. You blame me for having a reason. We need power on our water well. So, Bold, what are you playing these days? Are you still on Vanilla Mega Base? Or have you moved on to something else? So all this put together can produce 2.25 mud. That's it. That's awesome, Bold. What stage of the mega basing are you at? Okay, now I need compost. That's annoying. I haven't figured out compost yet. So compost can really be anything. It's gonna end up being the whatchamacallits here. Although, can you make seeds into compost? Hold on. Wheaten. Oh, again, it's probably called temperate. Yeah, temperate something. So wheaten can make 2-to-1 compost. Wheaten seeds can make 20 to 1 compost. That is far worse. We will not do that. You got K2SE running on the tubes. Yeah, that's awesome. I haven't tried K2SE together. I think I will next time I try space exploration, because K2 actually adds some stuff that makes SE, I think, a little better in the late game. You finally made a module maker. Now you need 10,000 tier 3 modules. That is bonkers. Okay, so we'll prioritize seeds, then we'll prioritize compost. Output priority right. And then from there, we will finally have output, whatchamacallit. I'll give some space here. What is this called? Wheaton? That can then get turned into... here it is, corn. In the bioprocessors. So there we go. I might actually turn this downwards because that way we can kind of keep building farms up in this area. So yeah, everyone go check out Bold Viking. He's awesome. He builds way bigger bases, better bases than I do. So you guys should definitely check him out. Now here's the problem. Compost is coming up from underneath. So the mud here should go down rather than up. And then meet compost. And then go up here. Alright, this is coming together. It's coming together. Coming together. Now, what I can do... Oh, I gave away all my wood. I was going to say I can throw wood in here to make some compost. Here, we'll use nanobots to deconstruct a little bit of wood over here. At least to get us started. And I also forgot a clarifier over there. Oh my gosh. Country music bird. You know, I used to hate country music, and as I've gotten older, I still don't love it, but I appreciate it more. There are times for it. There are times where I enjoy a good country song. But I do roll my eyes at the lyrics pretty much every time. The lyrics are not the strong suit in country music. Okay, so throw more wood into the composter. That will make some soil, and then I need my wheaten seeds, which I will throw the wheaten in there. And that should, once I throw water into this... How much water do we need? 16? Oh, wow. Barely anything. Such a small amount, I can use the little... If I can find them. The little groundwater doors. And I can actually throw that right there. Alright. I'm sorry, Dave. Yeah, a lot of the songs you know are European. Ta-da! We are farming. We farming, boys. Let's do the rain dance around the farm. Make it grow faster. Alright, so then that should create an infinite loop. I might run out of compost, but it looks like I have a decent amount of the soil. So this should loop around and be okay. That does make 50 at a time, which is pretty great. So I may take the last like 10 or so to turn into compost here. Because that's plenty of seeds. Okay, there we go. And that'll get us corn, which these can process up to 5 a second, which is technically more... Yeah, I don't love doing 3 inserters, because then you need a power pole just for those 3, but that's fine. Okay. That makes 2.5. And we'll do 1 on each side. And there is corn. And then corn needs to go into liquefiers to make fermentation base. So we'll do that. I think I made liquefiers. Where are you at? Liquidy boys. There, I did not make any. Oh my gosh, I need to go get more blocks. This is driving me crazy. And Bird, I cannot agree with you enough. There's already enough embarrassing videos of me that I made when I was in high school. I'm just glad the internet was not a big thing when I was younger. Alright, why am I not getting more of these? Apparently I just removed that for no good reason. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Re-up all my block subscriptions. I get the monthly bespoke box. Bespoke block box. That's what I was trying to say. Alright, good night, Bold. Have a great night. Thank you so much for the raid. As always, check out Red Circuit. Check out Bold Viking. I'll give him another shout out in case you didn't see it. He played through all of Addons. What else do I need to say about someone? That's the only stamp of approval you need. He beat Addons. I don't know what else you could want from anyone. Okay, I also have a bunch of mud in my inventory. We need to clean up all this stuff. Get rid of that. Hey, thanks for the follow, Howler Gaming. A lot of tongue twisters today. Thanks for the follower. What's funny is I'm out of electric poles and I got rid of all my wood, so we still need a little bit here. We'll do that. Okay, should be enough for a little bit. I'm out of cable harnesses. I need more of those. That did sound like country twang. You're not wrong. Alright, here we go. And we're all backed up on the wheaten seeds, which then means we've got some of the wheaten going to make compost, which then will get us backed up on soil. And then once we're backed up on soil, we will finally see wheaten going out here to make corn. So there you go. That's farming in Angels. And each individual thing requires slightly different ingredients. Some of them want a bunch of sand. Some of them want fertilizer. Some of them want alien stuff. So it gets pretty tricky when it's all said and done. 0.5. So I actually do need another... Yeah, there we go. So I'm just going to copy this one more chunk so that we have enough to run all of these at max speed. And there's corn. Perfect. Okay, and then corn is going to go to a variety of places. I'm actually going to go down again. And then we need liquefiers. Where did they go? There they are. So liquefiers over here. We want fermentation base. Now water amount is pretty small yet again. So groundwater bore is fine. And then corn can come down. Connect up the output there. I am farming. It's perfect time to talk like a country hillbilly right now. And we did it! Fermentation base is complete, and that seems like the perfect stopping point for the YouTubes. We are gonna continue on to make trees and resin next, but we've got farming complete. So as always, thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what you think down in the comments below, and I'll see you guys in the next episode.